Hi everybody, it's Miss Marie, and as you can see from the trees behind me, it has been a very windy March. And that's what we're going to be reading about today, the wind. Where does it come from? What does it do? What's good about it? What's not so good about it? We're going to learn about some fun experiments that you can try at home with things you might have around your house. We are going to learn a fun rhyme about kites, which is something really fun you can do in the windy weather. If it's not too windy, you can do that. And at the end, if you stick around at the end, we're going to do a craft with something that you can hang in the wind. All right? So come on upstairs with me to the couch. We're going to read some really fun windy stories, and I'll see you up there. Okay, everybody. So today, even though we're talking about wind, which can be kind of cold, the reason I'm feeling a little happy today is because it's getting so nice outside. It's getting to be so spring-like. So how about we sing If You're Happy and You Know It, but let's read a book. Okay, ready? It goes like this. If you're happy and you know it, read a book, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, read a book, read a book. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, read a book, read a book. Let's do one more time, ready? If you're happy and you know it, read a book, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, read a book, read a book. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, read a book, read a book. Excellent. I'm going to read a book right now to you about the wind, and we're going to have some great stories, so I'll see you back at the couch. Okay, this first book I'm going to read to you today is a non-fiction book. It means it's a book that has information. It also sort of seems like a story, but it's more an information book, and I really enjoy it. It's called I Face the Wind, and it has some fun little experiments in there too. It's by Vicki Cobb and illustrated by Julia Gorton, and I really liked it. I love the kites on the end papers because windy weather is perfect kite weather if it's not too windy. I Face the Wind, and this book is published by HarperCollins. Let's see. Ever face a strong wind? Your hair blows away from your face. You can lose your hat, and if the wind is blowing hard enough, you may even have to walk at a slant, almost like you're pushing yourself into the wind. Have you ever had to do that? I had to do that last night when I was walking the dog. It was so windy out. Even this newspaper is going, and you can see the dotted line showing you where everything is blowing around. You can't see this force that's pushing you, but you can feel it, and you can see what wind does to other things. It makes dust swirl in a circle. And I like how the words are written in that shape. That's fun. It makes flags stick out straight and flutter. Can you name some things you see the wind do? Can you name some things that you've seen it do? I have seen it bang open and shut the screen door. I have seen it knock over furniture or garbage cans. Go outside and watch. Leaves on the trees shake. I've seen that too. A kite stays in the sky. I've done that. So I know that that's what the wind does, right? An umbrella turns inside out. Ooh, I love how the words are written in the shape of an umbrella turned inside out. It's really neat. Add your own ideas to the list. Why does the wind push you? You can discover why by asking questions and doing things to get answers. Here's the first question. What is the wind made of? Look, her hair blowing. You already made one answer. Wind is made of air. You can't see air, but you can catch it. Here's how. Open a large plastic bag. Make sure you ask your grown-up first. Make sure there's no holes in the bag. Pull it through the air and it puffs up. Twist it closed to trap the air you caught. If it is closed so that it is airtight, you can squeeze the bag with the air in it and feel the air push back as you squeeze. I might even have to do that with like a Ziploc bag so it really locks up. Air is real stuff. It is just as real as this book or a bowl of soup. Like all real stuff, air is heavier than nothing. Probably doesn't seem that way, but it's true. How can you weigh air? You can't weigh air like you weigh yourself. It's so very light, you can weigh air only by doing an experiment. right? Like you could weigh yourself on a scale. You could weigh these things on a scale. You can't weigh air on a scale. So how can we weigh air? How do we know it weighs more than nothing? You will need a coat hanger, a pencil, 2 identical balloons or large zip-closed plastic bags, and tape. Step 1, hang the coat hanger on the pencil. Step 2, pull one side down and let go. What happens after the hanger stops swinging? When it comes to rest, it's perfectly balanced. That's step 3. You can weigh things on a balanced hanger. Take an empty balloon or zip-closed bag, tape an empty balloon or zip-closed bag to each side of the hanger. The hangers are balanced because both balloons or bags weigh the same. If they're the same size, they'll weigh the same. So now how do we know if a balloon weighs more with air in it? What do we have to do? Blow it up. Now you take one balloon or bag off the hanger and blow it up. Tie a knot in the balloon or zip the bag closed to keep the air in. Tape the inflated balloon or bag back onto the hanger. What happens when you hang it on the pencil? That's really cool. What do you think is going to happen? Well, if it's heavier, it should tilt this way towards the balloon that's got air in it, right? The hanger is slightly tilted again. It is tilted only a little bit because air doesn't weigh very much. Even so, the side containing air is heavier than the one that is empty, has the empty balloon or bag. That proves air has weight. We just proved it if you do that experiment. But weight of air is only part of the reason you feel the wind. Air is made up of a gazillion tiny balls floating in space. These balls are so small that they can't be seen. They have to be imagined. They are called molecules. There's a science word. Wind is made of moving air molecules. You're scientists if you read this book and follow it along. Imagine that a ball is like a single moving air molecule. Sit on the floor and roll a ball so that it bumps into your leg. Can you feel it push against you? Roll it quickly into your other leg. And which makes the stronger bump? Rolling it quickly or slowly? Oh, this one says roll it quickly, this one is slowly. Which one makes the bigger bump? I think you know that. It's going to be the one you roll it fast, right? How can you make air molecules move? Wave this book. Let's see. Or maybe if I do this with my hair. You can see my hair moving. The book pushes against the air molecules and starts moving them. They push on you and you feel it. If you wave it slowly, not so much, a little bit. Wave it fast, you can see it a lot. Which is stronger? Definitely the quickly. Are there other ways you can make wind? Blow air out of your mouth. Wave your hand in front of your face. Be an inventor and make your own kind of air movers. I can see it and I can hear it even when I blow it on the papers. The faster the air moves, the stronger the wind. The fastest winds are in a tornado. These winds are so strong that they can lift a roof right off a house or make a truck fly through the air. And there you see the words are written in the shape of a tornado, which is really neat. One of the softest winds is your breath. Put your fingertips near your nose and feel how soft your breath is. It's very soft, like a cat's whiskers. When you face the wind, gazillions of moving air molecules collide with you, and that is why you feel the push of the wind. Yay! I do feel it. I've been feeling it's been very windy. Very typical March weather. And in a little while, we're going to read some more stories about the wind, and then we're going to do a story on the board. But first, how about we do some of our rhymes? Would you like to do some of our rhymes we've been doing? This first one is perfect. It is about the month of March, and this will be the last time we get to do this rhyme because March is almost over. And it's the month of March has just blown in. Now remember what I told you in the past, that the rhyme, the story about March, or the saying about March, is that it roars in like a lion because it's always windy, and then it tiptoes out like a little lamb because it kind of, the weather towards the end of the month will change and become really nice. So let's start with that. You ready? The month of March has just blown in. To say that spring will soon begin, March roars like a lion with bluster and a slam, and then tiptoes out gently like a quiet little lamb. Let's do that one more time. I did hear my door banging and slamming last night from the wind, so let's try that one more time. You ready? The month of March has just blown in. To say that spring will soon begin, March roars like a lion with bluster and a slam, and then tiptoes out gently like a quiet little lamb. Good job, everybody. How we do our rhyme about the playful wind. Are you ready? The wind came out to play one day. It swept the clouds out of the way. It blew the leaves and away they flew, and the trees bent low and the branches too. The wind blew the great big ships at sea, and the wind blew the kite whoosh, away from me. Oh no. Let's try one more time. Ready? The wind came out to play one day. It swept the clouds out of the way. It blew the leaves and away they flew. The trees bent low and their branches too. The wind blew the great big ships at sea, and the wind blew my kite away whoosh, from me. Oh no, you gotta hold on tight to your kite because the wind is pretty tricky out there today in these few days in March. It's gonna be windy. Are you ready to hear a really fun story about kites? It's called Kite Day, and it's a bear and mole story written and illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. And see the beautiful blue of a kite day, blue skies, a little bunny with the string of the kite. And this book is published by Holiday House. Oh, this day I'm not sure. It looked like it could be, it's unsettled. I feel like it could be a nice day, could be a not so nice day. So let's see and let's find out. Bear looked at the sky. Could it be, he wondered? Could it be what? He tilted his head up, whiff, 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 taking whiffs of the air. He smiled and then he shouted, Kite Day! And look at all the bunnies. I think he startled them. Bear rushed off home, huff, puff, huff. What's he get? He's gonna go get the kite, I guess. Come on, Bear waved to Mole. Kite Day is here. Oh, maybe Mole will help him. Maybe he has to make a kite. Oh, yes. Bear collected. Mole studied. Bear snatched. Oh, he's got glue stuck to his feet. Oh, my goodness. He's going to make his own kite. Bear measured and cut. Mole drew. They both constructed. Oh, they're doing a pretty good job. Finally, they raced outside into the meadow. The kite flew zoom, zoom, zoom. Look at how high it's going. But that weather looks a little, the sky looks like it's changing a little. Oh no. It soared up, up, up. Then dark, heavy clouds rolled in. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Oh no. That happens in the spring a lot, actually. The breeze blew into a gust, and then snap, the kite string broke. What's going to happen to the kite with no string to hold it down? Away, away, spun the kite. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, screamed Mole and Bear. Down, down, down plunged the kite. So it flew up and then started coming down. What's going to happen to it? Oh no. Save the kite, shouted Mole. The two ran. Hurry, 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 urged Bear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Mole stopped. He tilted his head up. Splat, splat, splat. Rain pelted the broken kite. Look, it's stuck up in the tree. Oh dear. Look, cried Bear. Aw, sighed Mole. Choop, 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 squeaked the chicks. Look at the kite up above the chicks, keeping them dry. Thank you, sang the mother bird. Oh, so it's disappointing that the kite broke, but it's actually a happy ending because now the baby birds are staying dry under that kite. So it has a surprise ending and a happy ending, I think. Could have been sad, ends up very happy. I like that story very much. Okay, now we're going to do a rhyme on the board called 5 Little Kites. And you can start off with 1, and I'm going to put 1 on the board. Are you ready? You can tell me what color it is too when I put it on. Here comes a red kite. Ready? 1 little kite in the sky so blue. Along came another one, and then there were 2. Red and green, 1, 2. 2 little kites flying high above me. Along came another, and then there were how many? 1, 2, 3. We added the yellow one. 1, 2, 3. Can you show me 3? 3 little kites, just watch them soar. Along came another one, and then there were 1, 2, 3, 4. We added a blue one. You see that? 4 little kites, so high and alive. Along came another one, and then there were 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've added this purple one. 5. 5 little kites dancing across the sky. What a sight to see. Way up, so high. And I think that would be quite a sight to see, 5 kites. It's like a rainbow of kites up there. And I think that's pretty neat. 5 little kites. Purple, red, green, yellow, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everybody. Now our last book that we read with the kite day in there reminded me of some of my favorite rhymes that we do for our springtime. Now we're almost in springtime, so let's do some of those. The first one to remind me of was the one we do with the rain on the green grass, right? So let's try that one. Ready? Rain on the green grass and rain on the trees, rain on the housetop, but not on me, because maybe we have a kite over us like the little baby chicks in the tree. Let's try one more time. Ready? Rain on the green grass and rain on the trees, rain on the housetop, but not on me. Good job, good job. And you know, I also saw some bunnies in that book, and that reminded me of the pokey turtles and the frisky rabbits that hop, jump, go. Are you ready? Let's do pokey turtles first. Pokey turtles go so slow, but frisky rabbits hop, jump, go. Sometimes I'm a rabbit and I run, run, run. And sometimes I'm a turtle stretching in the sun. Quick, quick, rabbit, hop, jump, go. Take it easy, turtle, slow, slow, slow. Good job, everybody, good job. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera down and do a craft. If you have the kit from the library, please join me. We're going to be making a wind chime. It looks like a cactus, but I thought it was just a really fun little wind chime, so hopefully you have that in your markers. If not, you can turn this off, and I will see you again in, I guess it'll be 2 weeks. We're going to start again after the first week of April. We're going to have National Library Week that week, so you can come to the library and we'll have a book walk outside, so you can start getting out and enjoying the spring weather. And then the next week we'll be back with story time again. I'll see you then. Have a great rest of the March and early April, and I'll see you soon. Have a great spring. Bye. Okay, so this project is so easy. I think the hardest part is going to be trying to keep the chimes from getting tangled up. This is your cactus. You can color it however you like. I'm going to stick to markers because that's easier than, I don't know, the crayons will probably work, but I'm going to stick to markers. And if you have paint, you can use paint. And I'm going to stick to regular colors of how a cactus is. They're usually green, but you should color it however you like. if you feel like making a purple cactus, please make a purple cactus because it's your project. And what's nice is that this marker seems to be doing a great job of covering this wood. It's made out of wood, this wind chime. And that makes it nice and easy to do. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to probably add some flowers to it because cactuses often have flowers, and maybe I'll add some darker spikes too. I think I have, I don't think I have a darker green, but I have black, and I can add some spikes on my cactus, spikes and flowers. Yeah. Let's get out. What color do you think? Okay, let's try red. I'll try gray. I have gray here for spikes. Let's see if I can make some gray spikes. Boop, boop, boop. Just some straight lines. Looks like spikes on my cactus. Like a spiky cactus. And then, let's see if the red shows up nice. Yes, it does. I'm going to add some red flowers on my cactus. Again, you can make them smaller, bigger. You can make them any color you want. But most cactus plants do flower a little bit, at least once a year. So there we go. And now I'm going to turn it over and do the same on the other side. Okay, and there you have it. And it's on both sides, so that way when it hangs outside blowing in the breeze, both sides are decorated. And it makes such a nice tinkly sound. I like that. So enjoy watching it blowing in the wind. You can even make your own wind by blowing on it a little bit. And have a great rest of this month, and I will see you back the second week in April. Bye.